And usually, as you know, when sisters go into and they're amongst each other, they derobe or they remove the niqab and everything like that. And this woman would never remove her niqab or her sunglasses whenever she was amongst the other women. And that became a marker that something was up, because you're in amongst the sisters, we're all here, we're mothers, everything like that. And on the one occasion that she did remove it and confide in them, black eyes, teeth knocked out. Um, and they said, "Can we do something?" But because of the culture that was there, she said, "No, I cannot. Please don't say anything. Don't speak about it. Don't do anything." And she went back to covering herself and going back out. And that would mean the husband's waiting in the car, or she has to go back home and everything. And you could see by the child's behavior, the child who'd obviously been witnessing this was a very quiet child, very clingy to the mother, would not speak. So this doesn't only affect the mother, it affects the children who are witnessing such violence. Okay. What we used to do, our home was a refuge. Okay, mashallah, my ex-wife's Pakistani, and may Allah bless her and reward her for what she was doing, alhamdulillah, and she's still quite active now. But I remember, like, this opened up things in the South Asian community for me. And she'd say, look, a sister needs to come. She's coming from a particular area, Manchester, Liverpool, up north, wherever it be. We were living in London. We need to put her up. And I just got used to sisters coming and staying, put them in a spare room and everything, and staying with us. And what would then happen, because you've got to be careful there, Wajid, because when the husband knows, I'm not afraid of that, to be frank, but when he knows, and he knows that he's up against someone who's going to confront him, who's going to deal with the situation, it's like, yep, your wife's here, she's said you can know that she's there, we need to talk. I don't even know who these men are or whatever, but when they realize we can't bully this individual, what do they start doing? They start casting aspersions on the woman. She's living in a man's house. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're committing fornication, illicit. They will start going to that particular angle. Alhamdulillah, others who know will say, well, no, actually, no. We know the ruse or the distraction that you're trying to cause in that particular instance. But you don't get many people who will do that. Not many brothers say, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to bring fitna upon myself. You've just brought fitna upon yourself by stating that. I've had individuals turn up at my doorstep. Individuals that I know, when we've had people, and I've said to them, I've actually said to one of them, who I knew, we were friends, I said, you step over this threshold now. And this is an individual, back in the day, me and him used to do stuff. And I said, one of us will die. That's how firmly I put it, because this is my home. And you know what? The one who defends their home and their livelihood and dies in the process doing it gets the reward of a shahid, of a shaheed, a martyr. Now, I'm not saying this to be big, bad, brave, whatever. I'm saying how acute and serious the situation is, and how serious we need to be. We talk the ummah, our sisters in Islam, we go up against the media when they chastise the women about wearing hijab and everything like this. These become platitudes when we are not prepared to act on very micro but serious issues. Not that it's going to be, I've left home, I've gone for help, the brother contacts the other brothers, they sit down, they have tea, and yeah, you promise you're not going to do it again, it's all okay, this, that. Then the sister goes back home, it's all right for a day or two or whatever. It may not be, it may get intense when she gets back, but her voice will never be able to escape again. And when you see the brother and he smiles, yeah, everything's fine, everything's going well, no one can get in touch with the sister. When she's in touch with any sisters, she masks it so well because she knows what happened the last time. So it gets hidden, it gets buried. There are cases when it does come back together. There is reconciliation. But there are mechanisms put in place by brothers around, by sisters, who continually work on that brother and push and probe to make sure, and I'm not saying that's foolproof, to make sure it hasn't disintegrated and gone back to where it was beforehand. And the brother knows, those brothers know, these people are going to be on my case. And I'll say this to you now, if it needs to go to the nth degree with individuals, even if you know them as friends, it needs to go there. It needs to go there.